This planet was supposed to be a fresh start. Instead, we live in fear. The anomaly storms have forced us underground, running from a planet that considers us prey. Mankind might be on the back foot, but we push forward. We don't hide. We don't run. We are outriders. This planet was supposed to be a fresh start. Instead, we live in fear. The anomaly storms have forced us underground, running from a planet that considers us prey. Mankind might be on the back foot, but we push forward. We don't hide. We don't run. We are outriders.
Alright, here we go. Good to go, hopefully. Just checking everything there before we started off. How's everyone going? With it being a new game, might take me a little while to get used to the audio levels on it. So let me know about the audio in game and how it actually sounds. Just making sure I'm not on mute, because I do that every time I start a stream. Let's see. Double audio, no worries, that always happens. Should be easily fixed. Let me see, so always takes a second when it's a new stream. Let's get the game audio first, and then we'll disable. This one's disabled already. How's that sound now for the game? It might be hard to hear because it's just raining in the game at the moment, so it'll be hard to hear if there's an overlap. Right. So I got the game yesterday. I should say that I got a free key from Square Enix, which is pretty awesome. You can see below my face there the official Outriders Ambassador logo, so that's pretty cool. So I got the game for free. Not that it's going to affect my opinion on it, because I've been loving it even before I was part of the Ambassadors program. Let's head out here. Let me know in a second how the audio sounds. No worries, mate. Right, so I was trying to do I played it yesterday, so played it for about 6-7 hours or so. Level 15 at the moment, the cap's level 30, so we've still got a few skills to unlock, and I'm playing currently the Technomancer. They can throw out turrets and all that, so it makes it a little bit easier. Where is... let me check here. Don't have much purple gear or anything like that just yet. Still on mission, right? What the heck? Why have we got so many different things shown up here? So this is your world map anyway, and it actually goes a fair bit, to be honest. So that's 6 hours it took me to get to the point I'm at. I have been doing all the missions though. Is that a ton of new quests? Oh, I think it actually is. Hunting down certain enemies. Let's actually go in and do that, just so we're not spoiling too much of the story. These quests have just shown up. For some reason they weren't shown before I started the stream, which is typical. Something big like that changes. Hey dude, how's it going? Right, let's see. So, bring up the map here. You need to get this, Brian. It's awesome, by the way. It's absolutely awesome. And the stuff you can do with your weapons and so on is really pretty great. Let me actually show you quickly for anyone that's unsure about the whole weapon system in it. So we're going to upgrade gear. So you've got your different
provides
perks.
us with far more questions
So
than
that's
answers.
just, I'm not going to change
Those
anything on
questions
this,
can
but let's
easily
bring
turn
this up.
towards obsession.
Let me know how
Trust
the
me,
audio sounds
I
as
know
well
this.
for the actual game of my voice. But you've got this weapon here, for example, so what you can actually do with it, if we get into mod, you can see it's currently got 2 mods available on it. We've got Winter Blast and we've got Icebreaker. Yeah, it's awesome, mate. So from here, this is all the mods I managed to get in the demo, and what you can do is you can choose to strip out one mod from your weapon and put on a brand new one.
Like that alchemist
Then
gives
you've got your
scientists
tier
a
2
bad
mods
name.
that are a bit more powerful, lower cooldowns on them, and then you've got your tier 3 mods where, for example, this mod I can put on any weapon. It calls down lightning on enemies, but I had to strip a legendary in order to get it. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff you can do. I would say it's a combination of
For a minute there, I thought it was gonna
Borderlands
erupt.
and Gears of War, which is a pretty awesome combination, to be honest. I had to choose between paying for the game and getting 60 FPS, 30 FPS, but free with Game Pass. Which would you choose? For a game like this, I think you kind of need 60 FPS, to be honest. Oh, talking about Avengers and things it needs, wait till you see this. When it comes to dismantling gear, I don't have any gear pieces at the moment, but you've got these little sections down here. So if you want to dismantle all your green gear, you simply hit X on this and then hit triangle, and that gets rid of all your green gear. And you've got that for the different rarities in the game, which is amazing. Something really simple, but pretty amazing. Can I go this way? No, I can't, because they're doing this. Let's quickly head back up. We'll go to the flag. We're going to do a mission here. If I bring up the map again that I've
I
not
don't care
done
how
yet.
much of your brain that cult fried. If
It's
you
not
don't have a
shown.
task, you better ask for
There it
one,
is there.
or you're gonna wish you never got rescued.
Hunting something down which I've not done yet, and I've been pushing my way up the world tiers, which is a difficulty in the game. So essentially the less you get killed and the more enemies you kill, you push up a world tier, and what it does is it makes enemies stronger, but it makes them look better. If you get defeated, then your world tier starts to drop down a little bit. But let's actually go over here and see what happens. Oh, I just realised chat's not showing up on screen, is it? Why is that? Oh well. Why the heck would that be though? I've got the chat box enabled. Why is it not showing? Well, everyone can read chat on their respective devices, I suppose. It just doesn't see it on screen. Right, let's go. So we've got a mission over here.
Well, this should be interesting.
Yeah, this won't be interesting. A hunt. I've never done this. First time doing it. I could get my butt kicked here because it's actually kind of solid, to be honest. I'm still going to get better skills and upgrade my gear and so on. Let's see. Hunt this thing down. We have to use a map. So I've spec'd into gear-wise at the moment from armour. I've spec'd into kind of using the minigun and the rocket launcher. And that's absolutely amazing when you do that. And that's what you can do when you get, as long as you've got mods stripped off other weapons, like when you get a new set of gear, you can put brand new mods in every single slot. So you can completely custom build your gear so that it's around a particular skill or play style. And you can do that at any time really. You just go back to your hub and you can switch it all up. So I can see me having multiple gear sets, most likely. Right, here we go. Why is it telling me to go back to this flag again? I'm really enjoying it, really enjoying it. It is very much a series of lots of different arenas. It's not an open world game. That's probably one of the few criticisms I would have. So it feels like lots of smaller arenas that you need to push your way through, and they're kind of restricted, but they're fun, and it's a gameplay loop. Games need to have a fun gameplay loop, and this has it, where it's 2 minutes of fun, and then you're on the next one, and then it's 2 minutes of fun, but you're constantly upgrading your weapons as well. So I need to go back here again, I think. No, I don't. Right, here we go. So we're doing a hunt mission. I have no idea what's going to happen with this. I've been through this region before in the story, so that's the reason that there's no enemies at the moment. I played on PS5 as well. I had a lot of trouble getting the PS5 download to work. I had to play it just in PS4 yesterday, which was a bit of a pain. Right, let's see. Track down the creature on Eagle Peaks. So this is just a side quest we're doing at the moment. You do get amazing bosses in this, like huge bosses. It's not just... Well, here we go. It's all starting now. Right. At the moment, you can see, let me know about the audio levels, but at the moment you can see I've got just a regular gun, but I've attached a lightning mod to it. So when I shoot them I call down lightning, so that's pretty nice. And I can do that with all of them. Do it, mate, it's worth it, it's awesome. Like I said, it's Borderlands and Gears of War mixed together. Right, let's just fire this down here. Fire down another turret. With the class I'm playing as well, you get health back from doing damage, so more of a traditional class, rocket launcher time. I've upgraded my gear so that I have, normally you only get like 3 rockets, I've upgraded it so I get 8 or 9, and they do a lot more damage, so as you can see, pretty nice this. Bit of watch here, I'm getting downed already, not really concentrating. It's going to be a hard game to stream and talk at the same time, or play and talk at the same time. Right, so health's a little bit on the lower side, bump back up. You'll be using your skills very often as well. What the developers have said essentially they want it to be 50% skills and 50% guns, which is great because you have these games that sometimes your skills are the most exciting part, and you have these games where you get really long cooldowns on your abilities, but in this you'll be using your abilities all the time. Oh shit. The heck, I'm going to get down here. So the difficulty is scalable in that you get your world tiers and you can choose to go up or down world tiers if you maybe find it a bit too difficult. But at the moment I've not lowered my world tier at all, I've just constantly been pushing with it to see how far we can get. Let's see, there's a sniper up there, isn't there? Really hard to see him. Yeah, almost had him. Right, let's go closer. We'll freeze him if we can. Go, we missed. Let's get up close. Melee slam. There we go. Down. Right, so I believe we're heading in here for something that will most likely absolutely kick my ass. I don't know about sexy, mate. Bald and ginger, yes, but and I've aged about 10 years since lockdown. I really have. Shaved my hair, shaved my hair and grew a big beard. And I look like bloody Casper the Ghost because I've not seen sun in about 9 months either. Oh, this bit was hard before when I done it. Right, okay, let's see. Is it just the boss appearing here? No, it's not. Shit, I had a lot of trouble with this earlier on. And now I'm going to have to repeat it. Stick on the minigun for a bit of fun. This is one of your abilities. And I've jacked it up, so I've doubled the ammo on it and so on. And the damage as well. And this is only, I've only got your green rarity here really. Shit. A lot of damage. lot of trouble with this area earlier on. It's a bummer it put me back on it again. Right, let's see, let's pull this down. Here's Zesh. Had it since yesterday, so that's pretty awesome. Let's see. Enemies are really aggressive in it. As you can see, like, they don't allow you to get behind cover at all. Get ammo? I'm not. They really just do rush you down. It's kind of like these guys down Gears of War, and I believe the AI was kind of the same in that, and that it would flank you and it would give you any breathing space. Oops. Maybe a lot of swearing in this stream because this is this kind of game. Not in a bad way, but in a what's happening way. I'm going to probably do a rocket launcher. So when the enemies, the larger ones, the elites, are casting their abilities, the rocket launcher will interrupt the ability. Should do, there you go, interrupting pin there. Almost gone down. Ah, come on. Come on. Oh, Jesus. That was solid. Right, we'll try again. Feeling that'll bring the world tier down, so put me back. Checkpoints are pretty unforgiving in it. I will say that. Puts you back a fair bit, but it adds to the tension of it. And you still keep your XP and your drops and so on. Covers more for the enemies rather than you. That's why a lot of people when the game first came out, they were like, oh, this cover system's really janky. You're not supposed to use cover. Maybe a little bit with the class I'm playing, but it's not your typical game where you stay behind cover all the time. Yeah, almost got there. Let's try again. Let's get the rocket launcher on this time. Take down the elites first. These guys are really pretty dangerous, they kind of just rush you. And then you've got that other rifleman that will stay back. Yeah, this is a full game, yep. Had it since yesterday, got a copy provided by Square Enix. Very kind of them. Absolutely loving it. Get another bloody captain. See, they really don't allow you to stay behind cover. They just constantly keep pushing. I want it to run up the side in a minute. Maybe I'll actually do that. Oh no, that's a bad idea. We can always pull down the world tier a bit if we get pumped too much, which I think might happen. Jesus. Freeze. Freeze. Right, so if you back up too much out the zone, you'll see that happen. So you can't just kind of go all the way back to the last area. It doesn't allow you to do that. You need to play aggressive. You need to keep pushing forward. Right, rocket launcher again. If you want to use the Gatling gun, you just hold down the button to activate that instead. Come on. So that's him down. Starting to get a little bit of breathing space now. That was a bit airy for a second there. And you can pick up all the loot. Just hit down on your D-pad, picks everything up. Go, he's down. And then we got one left. There we go. Technomancer's all about poison and freeze. So, we leveled up, nice. And then the learning to play aggressive gameplay really does take a fair amount of time to get used to, because especially the fact there's cover in this as well, but like I say, the cover is by and large not for you, it's for the enemies. Right, so we're going to be fighting some kind of big ego boss here, I think, so this is going to be fun. I've fought a few bosses in it so far, and they're pretty amazing. Let's head round here. see. If I'm going the right way. This is just actually is this the right way? Is it the wrong way? Ah, I think I'm going the wrong way actually. Right, let's head back this way. So this is a new series of side quests that just appeared for me, and all the I've got about 5 areas of the map, and oh, it's shown over there. What the heck? How did I get down there? The lack of a map on the radar's pretty annoying. It can be hard to see where you're supposed to be going. What the hell is happening with this? That's typical. I don't think I can follow that for some reason. Oh no. Right. I might be best going back and just doing kind of regular story stuff this now. I'll maybe do that. It's actually really fast paced. If it's slow at the moment, it's because what I'm doing is I'm doing a side quest and I'm currently a bit lost. Because definitely the map could do with actually showing you your surroundings. It's probably the only criticism I really have with it at the moment. Because the map can be a bit confusing. Right, we're just pushing back to our flag and then we're going to go back to the story. Yeah, no worries, mate. That's fair enough. I was looking to kind of try and avoid I'll maybe go back to some early areas. I'll see if I can try and avoid any story spoilers by hunting creatures on different areas. For some reason this one I can't get to them. The region over there where the fire's a big volcano. There's an awesome boss fight in there. I won't say any more about it, but really good boss fight. Right, so let's try this again. Level 16 at the moment. Why is it saying that it's locked? I wonder if I started here, if I could go to it. Let me quickly try this. I'm pretty certain the campaign will be co-op as well, yeah, pretty sure it is. In fact it is, in regards to the campaign. I think it saves it for just one person, the host, that's the only thing. Ah, here we go, this is going into the area now. I really went the long way there to get to that. So we'll be streaming at about 2:45 anyway, UK time here. I need to pick up the kids and then I'll be looking to stream later on tonight again as well. It does feel like a very old school kind of game. It really does, in regards to the way the levels are laid out and all that. So much of it feels old school, like the cutscenes and all that look kind of not the best quality, but it almost adds to the charm in a way, and it's like quite a rugged game. Right, here we go. Got these guys. I actually prefer going up against these because it's a bit quicker because they rush you. And let's see, we can activate. Let's activate the minigun. You get various gear sets, so you can actually massively kind of mod this minigun, what it does, the damage, the number of bullets, the cooldown and so on. Come on. With this, when you activate it, you get ammo, but you also get like a timer on it as well. So you don't just hold it until the ammo runs out. This is why I need enemies to come to me. Here we go. Yes. There's a bigger guy there. For that reason. Use a turret reason. Go, that's him down. So once you finish this as well, once you finish the story, you then move on to expeditions. I believe there's 15 of them, and there's like different challenge tiers. Yeah, all painless. I didn't get time to bleed. You get time to duck. Right, here we go. Let's go around here. It's very different from the Avengers game There are some similarities. The loot is absolutely awesome, and let me show you what I was mentioning a moment ago. If you played Avengers and you're sick of getting rid of gear in this game, so all the green gear I've got right now, hit X. Oh, you can't pause the game. Hit triangle. Oh, feck. You can't pause the game when you're in menus for some reason. But if you hit X and then you hit triangle, you can see there, that gets rid of all that gear. As easy as that. So that is a quality of life feature I would definitely like to see in Avengers. But let me not go in and show you how to do something like that again when we're in the midst of a fight. Right, here we go. Let's just stick rocket launcher on this time. So with this class then, Technomancer, I've still got another 2 abilities to unlock. One of them is a kind of AoE freeze round your character really, and then 4 rockets left, and then the other one, what is the other one? The other one's a toxic turret, so you can have up to 2 turrets with this character. See, that's an elite there. Again, I've modded my gun so that it calls in lightning, so that's why that's happening. It's just a regular gun, but it's a legendary mod I've put on it. Yeah, the mass salvage is awesome. You've got like storage lockers and all that as well, and there's so many things it does that Avengers doesn't. Like the world tier system for difficulty, it just means as you keep playing and not getting defeated, the difficulty goes up until your rewards, which is awesome. Definitely a lot of lessons Avengers can learn from it. Let's see. Dodge. Stick on rocket launcher. There we go. No worries, Sesh, have a good one, mate. Bit of an odd time for a stream for me, but this is when the embargo actually lifted, so decided I would get on straight away. Oh, you dirty swine. Okay, not dodging at that time. Right, next area. We are going to have some kind of side quest boss. I'll try and do the side quests so that we're not spoiling the story or anything like that. So you'll be seeing new regions, but you won't be seeing story or anything. Right, okay, there's going to be one big ass bird up here, isn't there? Oh man. On stream. Oh, pushing back too far. I'll save my L1 in the minigun until the boss appears. Be using that a little bit more. Melee attack. I need my minigun soon, to be honest. Oh, jeez. That is pretty frantic, as you can see, but that's good. You want a challenge. And once again, I've not changed my world tier difficulty, which it's on the higher side for the gear I've got. So it means a better chance of better gear dropping, so it's all about finding a balance with that. Right, let's go for minigun. Right, come on birdie. Minigun 2 is awesome with a hat. Back onto your 5 forward. Going up mental right now. Right, there we go. That is the boss. Oh, there he is. Let's throw down a turret so we can freeze him. Right, out of bullets. Right, I need to actually try and find somewhere I can slightly hide from these attacks here. think I maybe took out all the... I think I maybe took out all the ads. Can you help out? Jesus. I could change my skills in a second for this fight. I struggle because I've got a heal that I'm not using because this here, will it hit me? It will in this instance. Normally that wouldn't happen. And there we go. Oh, we got a purple from him. Oh, we got 2 purples. Awesome. I've not really had them drop yet. Right, so get this. Let's quickly make sure there's no chests. So it looks like a lot of these kind of monster hunts have opened up on the map. So I'll do these rather than doing the story. So if you're worried about story spoilers, you're going to be fine. Right, let's head back. Bring the trophy to Noah in Trench Town. Head back to camp. I'm not sure what I'll get for the trophy. It'll probably be like the choice of an epic, hopefully. Loads so quick on PS5, there was hardly even a loading screen there. Right, let's see. Oh no, it's Technomancer we're talking about. I thought we were talking about the Pyromancer there. They can be pretty tricky. I don't feel it's too bad, to be honest. Right, before I turn that in, let's see if there's more monsters I can hunt. Yeah, we've got something here, Wanted, the Perforator. Let's go see what this is. So we're going back to the first region here. In a second I'll equip the epic gear, and then you'll see the fact that you'll have 2 mods on epic gear and you can switch out one of them and put an additional mod in. So you're essentially doubling what you want mod-wise on gear, as long as the first mod is one you want. But let me see. So let's go in here. Let's see what we got. New mask. Let's put it on. Will we? It's 420. This is 429. Let's go for this 445. Hello. Saying that. And your perks don't matter, because I'm going to change the perks. So let's just put on the strongest gear we can find. Is that Bloodwing? Never seen it. Bloodwing's a little bird, isn't it, that Roland had? No, not Roland. Who's the sniper guy? Right, so here we go. So with this here, the second mod's not that good, but the first mod is good. So this is your epic gear. And I believe, did I get, was it epic gloves? Epic gloves, 637. Right, let's go for this. And then I'll show you in a second how I'm going to put all my new mods on this upgraded gear. So what we do here, we now ditch all this, so all this excess, what we do is we get rid of this. And if there's any mods on this that you've not actually got in your library, they'll now be added to your library. And then let's quickly get into the skill tree and actually add an additional point here. What's this? I'm going to leave this for now. Right, so in this area here, I've never been here since I've got this far in the story. There we go. Here's our mod guy here. And then what we'll do, we'll play around with the gear and you can see how you can really take it to another level, and the options are just incredible. Right, so firstly, we've got this here. I'm not using shrapnel, so we want to go into mod gear, and at the moment I'm really loving the minigun. So let's go for 30% resistance piercing bonus. So essentially it makes your bullets armor piercing, and that takes 94 of your leather. You can see I've got 8,751. So we've now put that mod on this gear piece. We'll switch over to this. I'm not using blighted rounds. So once again, we're going to mod the gear. We're going to look for, there's one that's really nice. Which one is it? There we go. This one increases your ammo on them by 100%, which is pretty huge. So we're dumping that on. And then you'll see with this here, it's got 2 mods. So if we get into mod gear, so we want to keep the first mod, the top one, which is you can fire 1 additional rocket. and then we want to add another one. So if we now press square rather than X, you see the second mod I've got called buckshot shells. So if we press this, there we go, we've now got that on this piece of gear, so it's really focused around that. And then it locks in the first slot after you do that. You can't change both slots on gear because that would just be a bit broken. So let's go into mod gear once again. No, the people can fly should definitely be helping out the Avengers team. A lot of the ideas and a lot of the stuff they've brought in, like see an idea like this in the Avengers game, it would be amazing. Right, so what's this? Killing shots on enemies afflicted with bleed. I'm not doing bleed. So I've actually got a tier 2 mod here. What is it? Incoming bullets have 30% chance of being deflected towards an enemy. Yeah, I think we'll be going for that in slot 2. That sounds pretty awesome. I've got no tier 3 armor mods just yet. And then let's go into these, and we want to change blighted rounds. So back to tier 1, and let's see. So each rocket dealing additional damage. Are we using that at the moment? No, we're not. Let me see. The ones you're using, I'm pretty sure they show up in red to let you know. Or does that little red up the top mean I'm using it? I think it actually might. Let me quickly check my gear again. So if we look at the gear here, so we've got active minigun, 30% piercing, 100% ammo, one additional rocket, deals more damage, yeah, the little red bit. Full game's awesome, mate. Absolutely loving it. Yeah, the bounty system, like, this was something that just actually turned up as I started streaming. So what I was doing, I played it for about 6 hours last night and I was working my way through the story. Started up the stream today and suddenly I've got all these bosses I need to go back to earlier levels to actually complete, which is pretty cool. So let's do mod gear again here. You can improve the rarity of gear, but it costs a fair amount, so I'm not going to do that just yet. So if I activate the minigun, it'll give me an armor bonus. Let's see. Damage resistance. Right, let's go for this one here. Armor bonus. We'll mod that in. Avengers is, it's obviously had a terrible launch, but it's, without a doubt, it's heading in the right direction. But like somebody mentioned earlier on, there should be some collaboration between the people that made this game and the Avengers team. This is how you make a looter shooter style game, without a doubt. But that's us. Can I change any? Nah, I'll just keep that as it is for now. Right. So now basically I've set up my guy so he's all about rockets and miniguns, and that was just on random gear. I was able to do that. So we are looking for... Let's head over here. There's another bounty here, so we'll figure out how we do that and what we get.
Without memories of the past, the future means so little.
Right, okay. So this is, as I've been working my way through the levels, there's a lot of side quests, and some of the side quests are to find artifacts. And when you find them, she'll give you a nice piece of gear. So, and if we look at, you'll see next to the tooltip of the actual skill, there's a little square with like 4 white squares inside it. That means you've already got that mod. So with all these, I've actually already got all the mods. So I'll just pick any one. Yeah, this isn't live service, it's like the complete game. I'm pretty sure it will get DLC and so on. So you can see I've not actually got this mod here, Shots Inflict Bleed, because there's no little square. So for that reason I'm going to pick this one up, and then I can scrap it and it will give me that mod into the mod library. Yeah, there really is so much Avengers could learn from this game. I actually done like a 10 things Avengers got right, Avengers got wrong, and Outriders got right a while back. Right, so where is... Here we go here. So I'm going to try and head here. How do I get to that area? I'll head out the camp and see what happens. There's your matchmaking, you get cross-play in it as well, of course. There's no cross-chat, but there is cross-play, so... I'm pretty sure there's a mission out here. We'll see in a second. That was pretty fun taking down that big bird though. It was quite hard, but we got 2 pieces of epic gear, so that was most definitely worthwhile. Ah, here we go. Here's a mission here. Isn't it? Who am I speaking to? Ah,
Well, this should
right,
be
okay.
interesting. Might as well put my skills
So I've not
to
done
good
this
use.
yet. This is new. So what do we do? Is this just a random enemy, or is it going to come up as a mission? Let's go into our map here. Ah, there we go. So he's over there. He's in the ruined outpost. So we want to track that.
No man's land.
I can feel them watching us.
Yeah, this is the way it should be. Complete game released and then the potential to add to it. Right, okay, so these are spawning again. Right, let's go for the rocket launcher in the first instance. There we go, you can see they're flushing me out already. Just flank around the side here. So with all the mods I changed, that's why I'm getting so many rockets. Normally you only get like 3 of them, but at the moment it's 9 I get. You do a fair amount of damage as well. Jeez. Still pretty hectic though, it really is. Do the job. Let's get down our turret. Let's throw down our mortar gun. I'll actually stick this on for a second. This is the legendary frozen sniper rifle. Does that, which is pretty nice. Again, you can see we're calling in lightning here on this gun. Okay, let's actually get aggressive here. Maybe not. You run into your melee, you'll do that, and sometimes you just need to do that when you have someone running towards you rather than you running away. You just need to run in and hit your melee attack and beat them. Depending on the class, of course. Let's switch back to old sniping for this one. I do suck at aiming though, I'm not as good as I used to be in my younger days. Brian's still here, you can tell you I used to be pretty awesome at Call of Duty. That was a long time ago. Go, done, onto the next area. Technomancer I kinda enjoyed, and to be honest I started playing the full version of the game with the... I'm getting my classes mixed up here, what is it? With the Trickster. I started playing the full game with the Trickster. I intended him to be my main, but I actually found it a bit difficult being a close range class, and a class that can only get health back when you are close range, unless you get certain mods of course. Whereas this feels like a much safer class to play. It feels like a good class to play if you're playing solo, because you've got your turrets that can pull aggro. Or you could have alternatively just go the Devastator, who I believe is near enough unkillable with the mods you can use. Yeah, all the status effects and so on are really good. This is a new area. I feel like they've changed around the maps a little bit from the demo, which makes it a bit confusing, so I'm so used to other maps. But okay, so you can see there, you can't really hide behind cover for too long, that doesn't work. Stick the rocket launcher on. I'm going to run round here. No, I can't. Ah, I thought I could run round and up there. Do the job. captain here. The perforator. Get him down as soon as you can. Come on, come on. There we go. You get life and hit with this class, that's how I was able to stay out in the open for a second there. And Jesus, look at all them coming now. Oh man, oh, I'm screwed. Right, even with my turret down, I am screwed. Right, aggressive playstyle. Oh man, too much going on here. Oh, getting cover. No, no, no. Jesus. I don't know if it doesn't really feel that open. Everywhere just still feels like an arena. But it's good because it's kind of like the new Doom that came out, and then it was just loads of small arenas connected to each other that were absolutely insane, and you had to keep moving to stay alive. And when I think about it, in a lot of ways it actually feels like the new Doom, but it's got all these awesome weapons and mods added in as well. I'm going to be missing some messages in chat, so apologies for that, but this is just too manic right now. Right, so the captain's coming behind me, so let's throw down a turret, activate the minigun. There we go. Go 44. Oh, mine's my... Oh, the turret might work or what? Come on, come on. Come on. There we go. Right. Destroy the cover as well, and you can destroy some of the cover, and the enemies are behind it. Right. Catch them right. It looks like I'm running around like a headless chicken, but you get kind of flanked so often. It's hard to be massively tactical. It's just all about moving, staying on the move. Trying to watch your cooldowns on your abilities. Right, grenade there. Right, let's see. Give myself a little bit of breathing space. Should probably actually change to my sniper rifle. Once again, anyone that's just kind of joined, we've got I've added the mod to my weapon so we can call in lightning when I use it. So that's why this gun's doing this. If you're curious, it's just a standard gun, but I've added this mod to it. There's a mod where you can actually freeze enemies and there's no cooldown on it. So hopefully I'll get that. That will be a legendary item. Yeah, there we go, I've managed to push them back a little bit, so give me a little bit of space. Let's activate rocket launcher. That's the job. Oh shit. Try to roll away from that grenade there. This is only World Tier 7, it goes up to World Tier 15 in regards to difficulty, and I'm pretty sure it affects the number of enemies as well, because they've went up World Tiers, I went back to earlier areas, and I'm noticing more enemies in them. Let's just chuck this down for a bit of fun. Let's see if we get him. Did we get him? Almost. There we go. Nice way to finish up there. Legendary sniper rifle. I've not had a new legendary yet, and it eliminate the perforator. Well, I've done it. So he must have been the boss here, I imagine. Let's go see what happens once we do this. And then we'll explore the map and we'll look. Oh yeah, we need to eliminate him. Here we go. We'll explore the map and we need to look for another kind of big monster to take on without doing the story. Yeah, got a copy from Crystal Dynamics Gambit, so that's pretty awesome. Playing it from yesterday. Right, that's that mission done. Not actually sure when, well, saying that, I think it's roughly about 12 hours from now, maybe. At least in the UK it's 12 hours from now that it actually releases. After that I'm not too sure. I think maybe New Zealand or something has access to it at the moment, potentially. Because they are 12 hours behind, in front. I'm not sure how you class it, but they're 12 hours, yeah, 12 hours in front of us. So, and then 12 hours this would unlock in the UK. Right, so we have to claim the bounty in Trenchtown. Let's head back here. I think Trenchtown actually is somewhere else when I think about it. I do find it a little bit confusing, the missions and the map and so on. Right, so there's no missions shown here anymore. What we're going to do, we're going to bring up the big main map. So we go talk to this dude over here in order to do that. Right, okay. So we've got Eagle Peaks. Okay, any more? There's another one of the monster ones. So what's this? The Ori Yard Queen. Let's go there. We'll do this. I'll be streaming till about 2:45 anyway. Then I need to go pick up the kids and I'll be back streaming again because there's a lot to do in it. Right, so again, bring up a map here. And then we are looking, we want to head over here. Is this a new area? I think it might be. Okay, I think we need to do a story mission here just to continue. I'll skip past the cutscenes in it. There's some awesome side quests actually that I've been doing. What's in here? Clearwater Springs. So it's hard to see where I am. The map definitely could do the work. Right now it's not clear if I go through the door. Does it lead me into this area? Let's try it. I think the Pyro could be quite tough because they're quite a squishy class. I've heard they can do amazing damage at Endgame, but you've seen how many enemies were swarming me there, so imagine that on a slightly squishier class. Right. This place here will eventually lead to... Let's get minigun on. It will lead to another one of the beast fights, beast hunts, whatever you want to call it. It's tough, mate. It is tough. Look at all the enemies that are attacking all the time. There's a moment ago, I had so many. I had about 10 enemies running at me. I'm curious what other upgrades we'll get for this minigun, because it's pretty awesome as it is. Let's just drop it actually. Let me bring up the map and mark this area here, if I can hopefully go to it. Pyro's going to be tough, mate. To be honest, the kind of class that if you're going to stream you should probably go a Devastator, because I know they're absolutely solid. Jesus, here we go. rocks for a second. Oh. Oh man, that was a bad idea. Right, cut it down. We're going to have time here for this. Oh, jeez, that was close. You can see I got my full health back from doing that there. So that was really close. That's one of them down. Down. If you're looking for a challenge, if you're looking for a pretty crazy game, then this is it. It's solid. One of them at least. He's missed him. Oh, I need to actually get on my heel. Oh, close. That's him down, but not cleared this zone yet. I'm loving it, Tricks. Really good, mate. It's absolutely solid. Like, it's probably a terrible game to stream with how hard it is. Right, rocket launcher. It's a fun game to stream, fun game to watch, I imagine, but if you're trying to not look like a complete noob, it's going to be quite difficult. Could lower the world tiers on it, but that'd be a bit boring to do that. There we go, level 17. Right, what I'm going to do now is go to skills, and I do have the heal. I'm not using pain launcher that much. I've now got cryo, cold snap. That's new. That could be pretty awesome. 27-second cooldown. Let's go for it, just for the fact that it's new. Cold bubble is awesome. It was the tricks that I fully intended to go, but I kind of struggled with them a little bit. The thing I really like about the Technomancer is they can heal from anywhere. There's no particular distance you have to be. But then, Devastator looks like he's going to be pretty crazy as a
Hey, old
tank.
man, how'd your daughter end up on the wrong side of the border anyway?
I came trading.
So we've got a mission down there, we've got something happening here. Let's go see what this mission is. I think this is another one of the hunt.
Might as well put my skills to good
So
use.
these are all just missions that are popping up during the actual story, side quests. I'm not sure if they actually respawn. I think they will with the hunts. And then on top of that, once you finish the story, you unlock your expeditions, which are basically like your mini raids, and there's at least 15, or there's 15 I believe. Once you finish all 14 you unlock one called Eye of the Storm, something along the lines of that. I think it is definitely the kind of game that will be fun to watch because it's just so manic. And I was saying earlier on, I never really made the comparison before, but as the difficulty's going up and it's getting harder, it does feel a lot like the last Doom game. Right, here we go. Oh, jeez. Maybe need to see about upgrading my weapon soon as well. Getting I could buy an epic maybe, and then I can get 2 mods on it. Wonder what this boss is going to be. Right. There's your cold snap. It's actually got some range on it, and I've not put any kind of mods into it at all. Probably mod cold snap to get multiple instances of it, increase the cooldown, increase the damage, and so on. No, there's nothing that's kind of paid for at all. All your skins you get in the game. You don't have a wardrobe, so you can't kind of a transmog system, which is a bit of a bummer. I would like to have that. I've not really seen anything gear-wise though that's that interesting to wear. It's a bit of a mishmash, but I know your legendary gear sets later on look pretty amazing. Here's the one I'm wearing at the moment. As mentioned, it's a bit of a mishmash, just wearing it for the mods more than anything else. Right, let's see. Man, I'm actually feeling a bit nervous here about this potential boss. Right, minigun time. You're slow as hell using this, but that's why you can get mods that can increase your damage resistance and so on. So you're a bit of a sitting duck, but right now my armour goes up by about 1600 or something. Scissor bullets, get our turret down. For cold snap, that's our freeze. I'll keep it as like a kind of an oh shit button if I'm really in trouble. And then I can freeze everyone with it. I'm just saying that, I kinda want to use it here just to see what it's like. Did it freeze him? Freeze him, did it? We have resistance somehow. Go. Oh no man, we've got the queen now. Like us. Right, here we go. Yeah, I'll try and take out all the ads first, hopefully they don't keep spawning. I think they do keep spawning by the looks of it. Rocket launcher. As far as I'm aware, when you get the expeditions later on, this boss I'm fighting right now, you get like multiples of them as well. So that will be quite fun. Right, let's see if we can freeze it. Nice, the freezer, no. No. Checkpoint wise, if you get defeated, you're starting way back at the start of it. The checkpoints really do make it feel unforgiving, but it's not a bad thing. Too many games nowadays are just too easy. Cold snap, turret, look at the other side, some breathing space. Shit amount of bullets. Oh man, I don't want to have to use a sniper here. Oh no. Right. Minigun. Minigun just in time. Come on. Woohoo! Jesus. This is what the game essentially is. It's like kind of the importance of a fun gameplay loop. This is what it is. It's just gameplay loops like this over and over that are really intense. Right. That is funny because I can see in chat talking about it, like how good it is. Like, it was a game that kind of a lot of people were overlooking for a while, and I'd watched a few videos a good months back, and I was like, I really like the look of this. And now I think it's absolutely exploded. You get all your big channels and so on covering it. I think it will do really well. Yeah, we managed to do that. That was pretty fun, wasn't it? I loved how I ran out of ammo at the end there and I had to switch to the minigun. But we managed to do it. Right, so that's that done. I'm currently here. If I head round here, where am I actually? The map is confusing. I don't like the map at all. It just shows a little glow of the area, and it doesn't show the exact positioning or which way you're facing, so sometimes it can be, and in fact looking at the radar here, it doesn't show north or south or anything like that either. Yeah, that's what it's all about. That's what most games don't realise, that you just need to have a 2-minute gameplay loop that's fun and if it's fun, people will be happy to repeat it. Right, let's look down here. I think this looks like a new area as well. Again, I hate the map currently. I don't like it 'cause right now I'm not sure where I'm actually going. Maybe even running back here, aren't I? Let's just get this. The loot's definitely good in this. Talking about that, let's check out the 2 new epics we got. So that allows us to put more mods on as well. So if we check out the helmets, we get 556 here. That's a big increase. I think the bosses become immune to crowd control effects after a certain amount of time, but that one there did seem to be resisting the freeze quite a lot. So let's see what we've got. Ice Ice Baby. Enemies already afflicted with freeze will receive extra damage from this skill. I'll probably change that out. Increase your armour by 996 and resistance by 10%. Wow. Wait a minute. So this has got 642 armour on it. With this perk, it's giving me another 1000 armour. Is that right? Yeah. So we go from 2846 armour to 4500 armour. Right, awesome. And then let's see. Cheers, artists. I'm most certainly enjoying this, definitely. So let's see what we've got. How do we bring up the comparison here? Right, so we've currently got on this one here 664. Whenever your health drops below 30%, all your skill cooldowns are reduced by 50%. That's pretty nice as well. Okay, so I'm going to stick with this for now. Weapon wise, not upgraded in a while. So we're going to go upgrade. We'll see if we can get an epic weapon actually, so I can get 2 mods on it. Yeah, here's all your stats and so on here. I'm not worrying too much about the stats at the moment. Let's just ditch these. So that's how easy it is to get rid of gear you're not actually using, which is amazing. Like, any gear game needs to take notes. Admittedly, I haven't played Destiny and so on in a while, so I don't know if they do that, but great system for it. Right, so let's head in here. See what's going to happen. What is this? We're going to head in here anyway. After that we'll go back and we'll add some new mods to our new gear, because we've got epic gear, which means we can have 2 mods on it.
Welcome mat.
Worry about the stats. Stats will be important in time, but not yet.
Dishes, cleaning your
What's this
underwear,
area?
dragging out the bodies, and always with the blood on your clothes. I think those
What's going on here?
work to keep this place nice.
Yeah, I'm going to skip the cutscenes just so we're not spoiling anything potentially.
I really don't know which one of those 2 to feel more sorry for. I should get back to Lucy, at least, and put her mind at ease.
I think that's all there was in this particular area here. Right, let's bring up the map again. I do feel like I'm fighting with the map, but again, that's the only... You can see right now that... So the area I'm in, it's just that white glow. I don't know which way I'm facing. There's no compass in the game or anything like that. But looking at this area, there's nothing else in it. So I need to head back. There's one more area here I've not been to yet. Let's see if there's any chests along here. Yep, there is, way at the end. It is going to feel disappointing going back to Avengers loot wise after playing this, because I've actually got a video coming up for Avengers pretty soon where I have a rant about RNG. Since Hawkeye came out in it, I've spent 120 hours, embarrassing I know, but I've spent 120 hours gearing them up and my gear is absolute shit. But the RNG is just, it's just far too much in it, whereas with this, playing it for a day and I'm getting fun gear pieces already. Right, so now I want to go to this other area here, but I'm not sure. Cheers, Palistar. Those guides have certainly done well for it. I'm hoping one day they bring it out on other platforms, and then those videos will do even better again. Let's see. So I want to head to the right here, because there is another region I've not been in yet. think the touchpad swipe controls are still here, yeah. They're not something I use, because for me at least they're a bit fiddly. Yeah, let me head over to this general area. I definitely feel like I'm fighting with the map. I've not said that a few times, but it's the only real criticism I have of the game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure come the Black Panther expansion and Avengers it'll be in a much better place. That's their chance to relaunch the game. And I would say it's probably their last chance as well. But they're taking their time with it, so I'm pretty confident they'll do well. They'll have a lot of better systems in place by the time it launches. A lot of people will come back and be surprised, hopefully, by how good it is.
You my goddamn ass keep cooking.
Shut up, don't be here.
I'm going to skip this. But this is the game straight out the... like, hits the ground running straight away. Right, here we go. I don't have a clue about Spider-Man. They're not saying a word about it, I think, because they know it pisses a lot of people off. Should never have done it. Should never have done it. Should have told Sony to shove it. Yeah, let's go for a rocket launcher. Oh, you dirty swine. Dodged again. I'm not dodged. Behind cover. Right, let me actually... what we're going to do here. That was fun. Right, careful here. A bit too carried away. Stay in cover a little bit. Spider-Man's just such a double-edged sword in Avengers, because with the combat system it probably will be fun, but he's not going to be as good as the Insomniac version, and he's going to piss off a lot of people. And it's a case of, if he's brilliant it'll annoy a lot of people, if he's not good it'll annoy a lot of people, so they can't really win. There. I think he's got a decent ability, but I think when I get the chance to equip a second turret I'll go for that. Playing in solo and having your turret, it actually plays aggro, so it's pretty useful. We've got a captain over here. We've got rocket launchers back. Just wait to get captain down as quick as I can, because you could see he had an ability there called mortar shells, so he would have been firing them at me. Can you shoot the kill switch nades? I don't actually know. Go. Right, let's head round. So you can see it as just loads of small arenas. Like, it feels like maps almost, loads of mini maps, but again it creates this gameplay where it's intense and then it slows down for a second and then it's intense again, which is really good. It's a really good look, really fun. I know what I'm actually looking for in here. Oh shit, another captain. Right, tell you what we're going to go for. Put it first. Actually put on another sniper rifle for a second because it's quite fun. I'm not going to be very good with it. Jesus, I'm going to be awful with it, aren't I? Go. That's a legendary sniper rifle, so when I defeat them, it freezes enemies. Right, so pushing forward again, let's go for rocket launcher. I'd like to take out that captain, but I think I may need to take out these guys first. Jesus, what size cast? It's kind of lightning orb. Can't pull back anymore. I think if I do, can I pull back? Yeah, I can actually. Right. upgrade our guns soon. I've not upgraded in a fair amount of time. It's taking a lot longer to take down enemies. I know this guy is a captain, so that's the reason he's taking a bit longer. Let's go for the cryo turret. Come on. Get in. Oh man, this guy's difficult. Definitely upgrade my gun. Right, let's go for minigun. Let's see if I'm close enough to freeze him. Yes, I am. Freeze, minigun. Come on. Tracking him. Come on. Out of bullets already. Health on this enemy is insane. Oh, it's an enemy with no health yet. Right, so we've got a cryo back. Can't look at chat at the moment, so apologies if I'm missing anything. Just chat amongst yourself. Oh, come on. I'll get him. There we go. Oof. That was a bit tricky. Just been playing since yesterday, Jacob. I got it, so probably about 6 hours yesterday or so. Started to get a little bit into the campaign, but what we're doing is a lot of side quests, which are actually really fun. And you get some pretty solid enemies as well, as you can see. Don't want to get defeated here at all, because with the checkpoints I'll be way back and I'll need to defeat that boss again. Right, let's see. Thought that was going to happen. There we go, got him second time. Yeah, it did kind of look a bit like that, a right pain. I wonder if I go here, if the cold snap will get them. Let's see the range on this. Left. I don't know if I really like this cold snap ability, but again, I think the majority of the abilities you need to get mods in them, and it almost completely transforms them. Done. That was pretty manic there. That wasn't anything, it wasn't a side quest, it wasn't a mission, it was just a little region of the map that I decided to explore there, and it had that enemy. It didn't drop anything that good, but it had that pretty solid boss in it. Just wonder if there's any chests anywhere else here. No, nothing doing. Right, let's head back. We'll try and do another one of the monster hunt missions again. They've been pretty cool so far. The big massive bird we fought, and then that, I'm not even sure what it was, but that was an intense fight. Running out of ammo towards the end of it. Here we go. I wonder if this was a hunt mission, but I just didn't pick it up. Might have been.
I always thought the most brutal truth was better than the sweetest lie.
You don't take any prisoners in this game, as you're about to see in a second.
My family. Sure, I fucking lied and I stole. But in the end, I was doing a service. Take it. It's from her. It's one of my better ones.
Oh, normally you execute enemies, you didn't do it this time. Right, so let me see.
She really knew how to play his heartstrings. What do I tell the old man?
yeah, we'll see if we can find another one of the missions where we go up against just a random boss. There's an amazing boss fight that you get probably about 3 hours into the story. Does anyone... That's probably a bit too spoilery. If people really want to see it, let me know. If anyone really doesn't, then let me know. We'll see if there's enough either way. Right, so this area here, so we need to go back to camp. Let's go back to camp for a second. So here's your truck as well. I'll show you this. You can actually... The truck doesn't do anything, but it sits in all the levels and you can upgrade how it looks. So you can put... Yeah, I pressed the wrong button there. You can put the corpses of enemies and stuff like that on it. So here we go for the truck here. Here's what we've got at the moment. Let's just say we go for this on the front of it. Looks pretty nice. This is the pre-order. I'll actually show the pre-order bonuses for the truck. That's it there. And then we'll change the colour of it just to show it off. So it's red. And that's us. And then when we go back in the game, there we go. You've got your own custom truck now. As mentioned, you don't do anything with it, but it's nice to be able to do that. Right, so what I want to do, I actually want to buy an upgraded weapon if I can. One with 2 tiers worth of mods. So if I want to do that, let's go back to this dude here and it'll bring up the overall world map. Again, here's your map here. You can scroll all the way over there. So there's a fair amount if you're actually doing all the side quests. So we go back to... What missions have we got here? Most of these are just wanted against regular enemies. There's none of the big monster ones again, I don't think, at the moment. I need to turn those in. Let's go back here a second. I'm pretty sure there's a vendor here. And if there is, we'll maybe look to buy an epic weapon, which means we can have 2 mods on it. Switch one of them out. We've got a few missions to turn in here as well. Then you had to move some frog spawn. That definitely sounds like a euphemism, bloody hell. Right, let's see. So when you turn in these missions here, I've got quite a few. Move some frog spawn. Classic. The pre-order weapons are level 10 weapons, but at the moment you can't dismantle them, which is really annoying because you go into your stash to access them, and I didn't realise what I was picking up, and I picked up multiple copies of them, and now I can't delete them. So I have sent a little message in the community we're part of for this, the ambassadors, about it, because it's kind of annoying. It's not a deal breaker or anything like that, but it's annoying having to put certain items in my stash I can't get rid of. Hey 30, how's it going, mate? Yeah, let's see. So we just turn this in.
Old man.
Yes.
Your daughter.
You.
I'm just skipping past the cutscenes just for spoiler reasons and also for the reasons that are not that interesting, to be honest. Right, weapon wise, what have we got? That's a pretty nice sniper rifle actually. Let's go for this. We're going to buy an epic gun anyway, just so we can put 2 mods on it.
Bastard.
But firstly, let's turn in all these missions I've got. I've got a few to turn in here actually. All the way down to the bar for this one. Yeah, I tried that to get in early. I think there's certain things you can maybe do to get in early, but it's always a bit fiddly and... Not actually been down here yet. This is where I'm turning in this mission though. All the hubs, you will just be picking up missions in them. There's not a great deal else to actually do in the hubs, so they do feel a little bit lifeless, but it doesn't really matter because it's not that kind of game. Right, so what's this? Got a trophy for you. Oh, okay, so when we beat these monsters we can turn them in here, and we've got some epic stuff. So let's see. So if we look at the middle one, Praetorian chest armor, so it's got a new mod, bullet recycling. Reloading a weapon when your shield is active. I don't have shield on this character, but you can get mods that can give you shield. Disables ammo consumption for 5 seconds. And then what's this one here? Mask of the Storm Rider. So a small explosion dealing damage when you use your pain launcher, and then seismic impulse. A seismic impulse is generated every 6 seconds, dealing damage to enemies within a 5 meter radius around you. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I'll show you the mods, Ahmed, how they work. It's really good fun. In this instance though, I want to go for... I probably want to go for this. As much as seismic impulse sounds fun, that would be better on a devastator.
That'll do nicely.
Right. So I've actually got another one to turn in. And then he's selling something, so we'll see what he's selling. What's this one here? Right, so we've got on the left, reforging bullets, crit shots on enemies afflicted with burn, don't consume your ammo. Pretty situational. Perseverance shield, receive 268 points of shield whenever your health drops below 30%. That could be pretty nice. And then Phantom Dash. We'll do this one. This changes your roll into a teleport, which is pretty amazing.
That'll
So we'll
do
go for that
nicely.
one. And then we'll actually see what happens if we say this to him. If this is some kind of mission or what.
There's plenty.
Why don't you
I think this is him probably just telling you that he's essentially the character you
It's
turn
okay.
in the
If you're
monster bounties to.
try the
No
new
worries,
blend.
mate. 1 second, I'll show it off. Let's see. So what are you selling? Ah, he's selling leather and iron as well. That's interesting. Right, so here's an epic gun. Shots generate shield. Shots inflict burn on enemies. But it costs a whopping 18,000 iron. I only have 28,000. And that's from playing the demo as well. So I'm not going to buy an epic gun here just yet. I'm going to head out and we'll do the modding part. But I've actually got
How about I throw in a day's
another
warranty?
weapon guy
Free
here.
of charge.
Right, so let's see. Nah, nothing doing. I want an assault rifle. I can't get one. That's a pretty nice weapon though. Inflicting freeze and inflicting vulnerable. But let me go to... I need to go back up here. There's a few more missions to turn in actually. One more mission. Let me turn in this one very quickly. Back to the bar again, I think. And then once we've done that, we'll go in and we'll mod our gear again. And we'll get some more mods on it and upgrade it. Where am I turning this in?
People here seem to give you lots of room.
What can I say?
What exactly
Maybe in luck
is
beans.
your
You might be able
business?
to play early.
Certain.
Right, let's go. So here, close contract.
Target
You'll
neutral.
give me hopefully an epic item. Yeah, epic again. Okay, so let's just have a look at mods we don't have. So damage link. Shots link up to 4 enemies sharing 30% of their weapon damage. Claymore shots damage an enemy with an anomaly blade. I like the sounds of that. And then snowball. Reloading weapons inflicts freeze on enemies. I'm going to go for this one here. That sounds pretty fun.
Pleasure doing business.
Right. So let's go all the way back now to our crafter guy. And I might strip the mod from that sniper rifle I just got and put it on like an assault rifle, for example. Right, so what we want to do first is we want to put on all our gear we want. So I'm going to switch out this sniper rifle. I'm going to put on this bad boy. I really like the idea of some kind of anomaly blade dealing an additional 500 damage on my shots. Sounds like it could be rather powerful. What have we got here? Shots freeze enemies. I'll stick with... What will I go for? I'll stick with this for now. Looking at this gear here, 666. So what's this doing mod wise? yeah, I want this one on. And then what we can do is we can dismantle this gear piece here, and it gives us damage absorber. That's the one that allows you to take a whole lot more damage. So we're going to put this one on. In a moment we can switch the mod from that piece back onto this one. It's really nice and easy. And then we have, we've got the Phantom Dash, so we can teleport as well. But let's ditch all this. Again, it's as easy as that. That's rid of that inventory. Any mods that were on them now go into the mod library. So the mod library... Wait a minute. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I want to go in here now. So here we go. So we'll start off with this here. We want to get rid of bullet recycling. So we do mod gear. We'll look at our tier 3 mods. We have increase armor. We have whenever your health drops below 30%, all your cooldowns are reduced by 50%. I'm going to go for the armor one, and I put it in the wrong slot. That's fine. It's not actually went in yet because I've not clicked on our button. Let me back out, back in. Yeah, we're fine. Right, place in slot 2. So I got rid of that rubbish perk. So now actually this item piece, when I activate minigun, I get a 3,500 armor bonus. And then by standard, I get increase your armor by 996 as well on top of that. So when I'm using my minigun, I've got an extra 4,500 armor. So amazing. Let's check out this item here. This is actually a good one. I want to keep this. I want to keep that. And then I want to change this here. So we've got the Phantom Dash. So let's add this one. When your health drops below a certain amount, you get the cooldowns coming up quicker. 50% is a pretty huge amount. So we've added this on. And then weapon wise as well. So let's go in and look at our weapon mods we've got. So currently in this sniper rifle, I want to keep claymore shots damage an enemy. And actually, when I think about it, what I could put on this weapon, so that when I fire it, you're going to get shots damage an enemy with the anomaly blade. And I could also drop on lightning on it as well, which I think I'll probably do. That sounds like it's going to be pretty amazing. So we'll drop that in slot number 1. And let's see, there's some other nice stuff here, but we'll drop that in slot number 1 and we'll go for that. Now what we can do as well, actually, with this sniper rifle, and this is pretty great, you can get into swap variant. So if we click on this here, then you can kind of change the kind of sniper rifle it is. So you could make it, at the moment it's a full auto one, or you could make it a single shot where the damage goes up, and you can do that with your assault rifles. You can have them being single shot, being burst, or just being full auto. But that's us. It's going to be fun to use this sniper rifle in a moment. But let's see what we got next mission wise. So we head to a new region, I believe. Do we? No, we need to go here first actually. So you can see the potential for weapons. It is only a maximum of 2 mods you can have on them, but I think any more than that would be massively broken. Because this weapon as it is, once we use it, I've got a feeling it's going to be pretty powerful. Let's skip this again.
Okay. But
the faces in the cutscenes do look like a kind of low budget game,
like
but
finding that treasure.
Doesn't matter.
I bet you'll
It's
turn
fun.
something out.
Right, so that's that done.
Quarry would be a good place to look.
Where are we heading to now? What is it telling me to go to him? I need to go to a new region. So let's do that. Yeah, transmog. Hopefully that will come in time. Prepare the truck. Let's roll out. And then... There we go. Yeah, let's head here. That's awesome, mate. I'm really enjoying it. I really am. The potential for the amount of builds and so on you can do in it is just mind-blowing. There really is so many options. Like, this is me only level 17, and as we showed a second ago, I've just made a sniper rifle here that's going to call down lightning and call down anomaly blades from the sky. So, pretty amazing. Okay, let's have a look. It's a little side quest, I think. This is the wrong area. The only thing I have an issue with is the quests in the map. It does feel a bit messy. They could definitely work on that. How many hours have I been playing? Probably been playing about... Yesterday I managed to get about 6 hours in it. And then, what have we had? A couple hours this morning as well. It doesn't... Nothing feels grindy at all because it's so much fun. And in regards to the difficulty, you're in complete control of the difficulty. The world tier system pushes up as you defeat enemies, but you can have it that you can pull it back down again. So you are in complete control of the difficulty. Currently in world tier 7 it feels really pretty manic, and we've had some pretty insane fights so far. Right, so here we go. You're going to see this sniper rifle for a second. I won't be great at aiming, but you're going to see what it does. Right, here we go. There we go. So you can see the lightning coming down, and you've also got a longer cooldown, some kind of blade coming from the sky on top of them. And this is a full auto sniper rifle as well. Getting down here because, oh jeez, because that's going to happen. Right, let's get a turret over here. Let's have a look. Come on, put your head out. Come on. So that was that. You'll see it. I'll try and do one shot here so you can see the lightning and anomaly blast come down as well. Right. You can see that. Oh man, amazing. And this is just like your tier 2 mods. I've seen like some tier 3 mods. There's a teleport now as well. I've seen some tier 3 mods that like call in meteors and add a plague of locusts and stuff like that. Yeah, that sounds very nice. Oh, Captain, here we go. Things get a bit more tricky here. Let's see how we got on with this new gun. This is a nice sniper rifle, this one. Yeah, somebody behind me. Activate this. Where is he? Ah, my turret's slowing him down. There we go, look at that. Yeah, it would be nice to change the name items, definitely. So you've got like a real kind of custom one that you know. I'm pretty sure they've been very receptive to feedback so far. So I'm pretty sure in regards to loadouts that'll be something that'll probably happen. Oh yeah! So you get a sniper that's doing your regular sniper damage, but it's doing your lightning, and it's calling in some kind of spinning blade as well from space. And when you miss, it doesn't actually activate the cooldown on it, which is really nice, because I missed a few times there. Oh, look at me come So with this sniper rifle as well, when I picked it up it could have been single shot, but I got it so it was full auto, but if it wanted to be single shot I could actually choose that. I love the additional little teleport rather than a dodge. With Joshua be on Xbox all the time buying the school holidays. Worst timing for this to come out. Cool. There it is there. Ah, swine. So the actual maps are pretty big, and I've said it before, the checkpoints are pretty unforgiving, but it makes it feel really tense. Ah, boss. What a captain. Right, rocket launcher time. Let's pull back a bit here. The breacher guys can be a bit of a pain. Ah, oh no. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. That was the captain using one of his abilities. So aggressive how much they push forward at times. I need to kind of get back up here, get the turret back. I seem to be in control on this stage for a second, and then it's just all into the top. There we go this time, so it gives me some breathing space. I've never actually played Destiny 1. Any people that are big Destiny players, what you think in the looks of this? You're going to give Destiny a little break for a bit. It's a game that's fun. So many games nowadays don't have that. They try and take themselves too serious, whereas this says you want to be crazy overpowered and have fun, go for it. Again, this is level 17, and you can see the weapon I've got. Ah, I'm not doing this now. Right behind me here. It's a pretty big zone, this particular one. Sniper. Right. I've got to finish off from there, but that'll do.
This zone hasn't been entirely abandoned.
The area is still heavily irradiated, but that doesn't stop scavengers or insurgents from roaming around and digging up whatever scrap they can find.
Got about another hour or so I can stream, then I need to go pick up the kids from school, and then after that I'll be doing a stream later on tonight again. A lot more people may have access by then, and I'm sure you'll be playing it. Yeah, we're talking about this in, I've got a Discord set up and we were talking about that, like, years ago you had, when gaming wasn't mainstream, the people that made games and the people that produced them and the people behind the scene were gamers. So they done stuff that gamers wanted, whereas when games started making a lot of money, you had the money men come in and everything is just about money. Absolutely everything. This feels like kind of an old school game in that respect. They said they don't know about DLC, they might bring out DLC at a later date if there's demand and the game does well, which the game will do well. But other than that, it's a full game, everything's here. Right, let's get the sniper rifle back on the go. Ah, I pressed the wrong button. Still, not a bad thing having a rocket launcher. Yeah, it's awesome. I'm absolutely loving it, Berksy. Really good fun. It's got great loot. It's got a great gameplay loop. Just all these little small arenas which are absolutely crazy. Crafting system's really good fun. Opens up a lot of options for you. And there's the complete package so far. You get to see the endgame, the expeditions, but don't see any reason that all of a sudden that part of the game would be weak. The making it so much fun. Whoa! That's the only thing when I'm using a sniper rifle, I don't see enemies sneaking up on me. It makes you feel powerful, definitely. Ah, okay, we're on World Tier 8, so that's good and bad. The enemies go up in level again, but I get a better chance of getting better gear. I really don't like using sniper rifles in games, but this one with the mods I got on it, and the fact it's a full auto one, makes it quite nice. Cool. It's not that easy actually with the recoil. Yeah, this gun's pretty awesome. It's because I've got two mods that are adding additional damage, lightning and the blades as well. Come on. Oh, there we go. Didn't need them to peek out. Imagine it will be crazy when you're playing it with multiple people as well, because I've just been playing it solo so far, but with like 3 people and all your skills going off. As far as down here. Only on about chapter 4 or 5 or something like that, I think. Didn't go that far into the story, and then all these side quests started appearing, so I've decided to kind of do them. Oh jeez, straight up putting the minigun. Giving me a huge amount of armour. I think my armour goes up to 9,000 from about 4,000 with the minigun. Doesn't look awesome, does it? It's another one of these stages where it starts slow, I feel like I'm in control, and then all of a sudden I'm just getting pushed back. Right, we're starting to get back in charge here again. I better not get too carried away. I think a sniper rifle's knocking me out of cover. Let's actually head round here, see if we can flank round them. But at least we've got some ammo. It does feel like by the time you get to the end of an arena, your ammo can definitely be on the lower side, so they've balanced that quite well, and that you can't just go crazy shooting, and it also means some of the tech you get when you can regenerate ammo and so on will be useful. So, cold snap. Cold snap's pretty nice when, like, so that happens. You get forced in the corner. Got the toxic turret next. I'll probably drop cold snap when I can get the toxic turret. It's level 22. Takes a fair bit of time to level actually. 30 is the cap, innit? Sniper. There we go. Right, turret. This will give me some health back. Oh, see them flushing me out there. Even though they're in cover, they'll still flush me out with grenades. Come on, peek your head up. Right, let's try a rocket launcher. He's not going to peek up. See if we can just take away what he's hiding behind. Not doing as much damage because he is hiding, but we still managed to get him. There we go. Ah, I don't like the looks of this area.
Gotcha.
Can I pull back here? Yeah, I can, that's fine. Wasn't sure if I could pull back or not, and I thought I was stuck in that area. I would not like that. Right, freeze, cold snap. Fair amount of recoil on this weapon, but it will differ with different weapons as well. Freeze, turret. Getting there. PS5, mate. Runs really nice. Really smooth. It's not, graphic wise, it's kind of it's decent. It's not I'm not going to blow away the graphics or anything like that, but it feels really fluid, which is important for a game like this. I'm just in the UK, so it's not officially out in the UK yet, Brian, but I'm part of the Ambassador program for Outriders. They gave me a free copy of the game and let me stream it early, so all pretty awesome, because I was absolutely loving it before they even approached me to be an ambassador. So it's not one of these things where it's maybe a game you're not too sure about. I was loving it, I was 100% going to pre-order it, but they gave me a copy, and they gave me it early as well, which is pretty amazing. I will look to do some videos on it as well. I'm not going to go probably as crazy as I did with Avengers, but I'm enjoying it, so I'll come up with some builds and so on. Oh man, one bullet I had left in that. Right, you come here. I missed him. One left, where is it? Let's go for the freeze. You can get certain mods so you can do more damage when enemies are frozen as well, so there are, without a doubt, mods that are more probably catered towards the different classes. Eliminate the bloody Baron. Let's go back here. There we go. You don't mess about in this game. Right, so
Uji will want to hear the end of your story.
No worries, Brian. Let's see where we're heading next. Search the wreckage. So where is the wreckage? Is it up here? Am I here? No, I'm currently here. Yeah, I absolutely hate the map in it. It's the only thing I don't like. Right, so I should want to go here then, I believe. I think. It's hard to tell. Maybe I'm just being stupid, but head this way. Yeah, we actually need to find some ammo. Let me quickly go back this way for a second. Pick up some ammo here. You will need to do that relatively frequently, your ammo. You will run out. I know you sometimes get games where you'll never run out, but in this you will.
Go, go, go!
Okay, let's get all down there. Jeez, calling in mortars. turret back there. I hate trying to aim close with this, but I need to. I want to get an assault rifle with these mods on it. It would be much better. You destroy that cover. Better be careful here. Switch weapons just for a second. Let's actually go for the chain gun. Really concentrated face while I'm doing this. Damage is a lot more on this weapon. It just reached out to me. Ah, bugger. I didn't realise my health was so low. I'd done quite a few videos on the game. And they just sent me an email asking if I wanted to be an ambassador, so definitely. That's close. Hit a bit. These guys, the guys that rush you are the ones that they force out a cover and then it just kind of goes tits up from there. Well, the snipers as well. I'm really enjoying it, Max. Really enjoying it. As you can probably see from the gameplay, it's really pretty manic. Not going good. Yeah, that's sniper. I need to take him out. Ah, come on, you. There we go. At last. Hello. I'm in trouble now. We are on world tier 8, which means the enemies are something like 8 levels above you. I don't know if they play more aggressive, but the Devastator would be a great class to actually, if you're streaming or anything like that, I'd probably recommend the Devastator. It would be a good class in that respect. Take a lot of damage. Some of the builds I've seen for the Devastator, for how much armor and so on they can get, are just crazy. Right, so snipers. Make sure I don't push forward too much so I have them appearing behind me. There we go, that's one sniper down at least. And what have we got left? Another sniper up there. Yeah, definitely another sniper somewhere. Got to turret in. Nah, they really do. They're constantly pushing on you, like, bloody hell. I can't get any room here to move. Right. And then when I move round, suddenly they're flanking behind me. They're going to be coming up the stairs probably soon. That's where if you're like the trickster, you just flank them, just teleport behind them and drop a bubble. So there's really different playstyles. It's decent solo because you can pull some aggro with the turrets, but yeah, I wouldn't mind like a Devastator taking all the aggro for me right now. This area is just a bit of a pain because the snipers chucking down grenades, and every time I peek my head out and try and aim. Oh, there we go, from there. Heck, I didn't realise my health was low. I was about to use my rocket launcher as well. That was one of the perks I got. That allows me to do that.
Stay on him.
Managed to get past kind of the first wave there as well. So I was making a bit of progress. I don't want to lower the world tier. I want to just keep it as it is. A bit lame to lower it. Get rid of him first. Come on, he's down at least, gives me a little bit of breathing space. There's a lot of recoil on this gun. It's actually really nice, the turret, it freezes enemies, so in this class, it's absolutely like a sniper type class, so you can get more headshots because you're freezing the enemies and they're just lined up there, they're not moving. Right, I need to push forward again. I've got my cryo and I've got my turrets and so on, so... Trickster feels like it'll be a really skill-based class because you can get in and you can get out quick, but if you get in and you don't have the right cooldowns or you don't take them out quick enough, then you're screwed. You've just basically took a squishy class and teleported them right next to the enemy. Sure, you'll see some amazing gameplay from Trickster players. Oh, Jesus. I don't want to jinx it by saying we're getting there, but I just did, didn't I? Yeah, your world tier goes down a bit when you die. I don't think it can drop down an entire tier. The biggest penalty you have for dying is the fact that the checkpoints are really unforgiving, and I don't mean it in a bad way. So you get punished if you die because you need to go back, and sometimes it's a 5-10 minute complete shitfest enemies that you need to work through again, but you save your XP, so that's something. If you keep dying enough at the same time, you'll eventually level up, I suppose. Yeah, if I could teleport through there, I can. Right, a captain coming. Oh, Jesus. I'll take them down as quick as I can. Organise your time. Got the two snipers just above the captain, but I'd rather take him out first. Oh, health getting low again. So your health will regenerate up to the little bar. You can see the little white bar. So it's running about halfway with the setup I've got at the moment. You see that come down from the air? That's the mod we've got, the anomaly blade. Come on, somebody on the ground. I don't want him to come for me while I can't see. Oh yeah, if the enemies respawn, I get defeated, I'll need to do this entire area again. That's why I've got such a concentrated face on. Some of the areas are quite long. Like, here we go, we're still not even done this area here yet. There's another big wave, another big full wave. Oh, jeez. Just avoiding that fire. And I run in it anyway. I do love the crowd turret. I had to switch weapons down, so I was meaning with the ammo. It does. You do need to keep an eye on it. Yeah, let's get a turret down here. Go back for a second. Some ammo over here. Yeah, the auto snipers are really good. I'm just not great with sniper rifles, but the field powerful. Let's get that ammo there, switch back. 8 bullets. It's not going to last long. So with this area here, if I got defeated here, we'd be way back to that start point. Could still happen actually. So that's almost done. Done. Definitely does feel tense at times with the amount that's going on and how far back you will actually go if you get defeated. Oh, a chest. Let's see. I've still not actually had a legendary yet, other than the ones I got in the demo. No new legendaries just yet. It's still early days. Only level 17 in World Tier 8. Clear the bunker. Oh man. I'm going to assault. Shit. Launcher time. I really like that. I think it's Tools of Arsenal or something it's called, something like that. I think that's one I'll keep because you've got 8 different skills, so you're having to drop as many as 5, which is kind of hard to choose, but I reckon I'll keep this. I really like this one. So I think he had resistance to frost there, you could see it. Resistance to frost now. Flamethrower. No. Not gonna go this far. Come on, turret, shoot him. Bloody hell. Most of the fights have been like this. I've only really played the classes in the demo areas, but I did try the Trickster in the full game and I struggled a little bit. So I changed over to this class because I like the idea of the turrets. I've yet to unlock the final turret because you can get 2, you can get Plasma and Cryo. Not Plasma, sorry. You get Poison and Cryo. It's kind of the setup you can run for this class. You can go for a Frost style character or more of a Poison style one.
Look, I know you don't care right now, but I owe you one.
There we go.
For helping you with Charlotte.
What'd you do to her?
Nothing. Never asked to be any kind of dad.
Have I been down here yet? I don't think I have.
Anyway.
Jakob, wait. There's something else. I've seen her before.
There we go. New area.
Where?
I had a vision when I was in cryo.
Kurva. You
Search the wreckage. Let's just check the map and see if there's anything doing in this area. Gear wise, I don't think I've really picked up anything new recently. So we are... Again, I hate this map. Where are we? Is this us? I think it is. I absolutely hate the map in this. Right, let's So we can go this way. Let me check here. Ah, ammo. Most definitely need that. I think when it comes to streaming, talking about classes, a Devastator would be the best. I've seen like them get stuff like 80% damage reduction and stuff like that. That's a class where you'd be able to read chat no bother. There we go, look. There's a crash ship. I think that's where we're heading towards. We'll hopefully see a boss there. Gotta be alright. These guys are pretty aggressive. For anyone that missed it, we fought a Queen version of that earlier on. It was amazing. The fight, it was really good. We almost ran out of ammo on it. Come on. Can I go up here? No, I can't. Alright, here we go. Right, minigun time. Go painless. We'll probably get a legendary set based round this minigun as well, which would be amazing. The mods I've got on this gun are pretty amazing. There's lightning every second, and orbital anomaly blade every 4 seconds. Imagine you'll probably get a tier 3 version of it that will allow you to do it every second as well. Done. Yeah, I'll be live later on. I need to pick up the kids at 2:45. Otherwise I would just probably stream all the way through. But I'm going to be playing the game, so I may as well stream it at the same time as well, because I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's a brood mirror. Oh, this is a bit like the Queen version we had. So for that reason, minigun time, all painless. Oh, fair amount of damage this. There we go, didn't have some kind of shield on it actually, I think it maybe did. And freeze it. Yeah, get another sight on that. Come on, come on. Ammo on that gun. Fast, kind of fair amount of damage. Right, minigun again. All the fights seem to be balanced really well in respect that you just kind of managed to do them. They are, at least on this difficulty I'm on. They feel really tough, but they feel doable, but they feel like a challenge. Oh, I'm going to get defeated. I'm stuck down here. Back. Oh man. Cheers, Chris. There'll be a lot more stuff coming for Marvel's Avengers as well, which is content's definitely on the slower side for it, so that's the reason branching out a little bit, and I'm really enjoying Outriders. I had my eye on it for quite some time, and definitely not disappointed at all. Oh, what purple? Can't check that yet. So that will have 2 mods on it, that could be pretty powerful. It's a fair amount, it puts you back, but again, it's fair enough. Don't die, that's your answer to that. Already. Just hold on quick. Jeez, that was close. This bit was fun last time. Just them all coming in and this auto sniper rifle. Just smashing them. Right, we're going to have the boss again in a moment. It's best to go for the rocket launcher or the Gatling gun on it. Let's actually try and get more ammo first. Right, so we're coming in now, or she's going to be coming in now. Absolutely loving it, Mark. Really good fun. I love the demo. It's a game I've been keeping an eye on for quite some time, but I'm absolutely loving it. Really intense. It's got really good look, but it's really intense, the fights in it. It just constantly feels like they're on edge playing it, but in a good way. Right, just do minigun again. All these kill effects you can do, as you can see. Man, what the heck? This is difficult. Right, we'll try it again. I really don't want to pull the world tier down on it. I feel like I'm giving in if I have to do that. The world tier system, for anyone that's unsure, it's essentially the longer you go in the game without dying, you build up your world tiers, which means the enemies get stronger. There's a purple drop in there again. Don't believe you can go down a world tier like if you died too much, but if you kept getting defeated, the bar would go down to the bottom, which means you need to fill it again. So you're best not kind of hitting your head against the wall in regards to the world tier if you're stuck at a certain point, although that's probably what I'm going to do here, if I get stuck. Here we go, this fun bit, I'm going to get my ass kicked again. And you can't pause the game, which is really annoying even when you get into your inventory, otherwise for anyone that's maybe tuned in I would show off the mods we're using and so on. You can't pause it, even when I'm playing solo. It's annoying, we actually fix that or change it. Right, here we go. I'm not even sure what I need to do tactic wise to mix it up against this boss. Right, so we've got... Jeez, why is my health going down so low? I wonder if the artillery gun could be quite good against this boss due to the size of them. We're definitely going to hit them. Right, I'll try and knock them back in the corner. I'll try and stay in this area here, which means I can keep running round in a circle. And I just need to keep my eye out for the ads coming in as well. It's difficult using the sniper rifle, but... Right, so we have full pain this time again. Definitely get some kind of shield boost going up, it's taking a lot less damage. There we go, it's down now, it's doing double damage. Just quickly calling a turret. Here's some more ads appearing again. These. I'm going to let's head round. So I'm going to keep trying to head round in a circle. Seems to be the way to go. Shit, I'm going to head round that way though. Any more ammo? I've got any more? No, I've got 8 bullets for that. I wonder if he stops summoning other guys. Oh, I don't know, look at that. Okay, let's freeze him as well. Try to. More of them coming. Come on. Oh, and we're so close. What the hell? There's 2 of them. Oh man. Oh, that's not good. Not good. I need my crowd turret back. Okay, let's. Oh, no. Oh, my word. Oh, did he heal up there? What the hell happened? Did a second one appear? We might need to pull it down to one with tier 7. I almost had it rifle, almost. Oh, that's absolutely solid. I might try the rocket launcher on him this time actually. See if that's any better at pulling the damage down. Actually, when I'm going up against the ads, just use this gun, it's not as long. Save the sniper rifle for him once he appears, it's kind of a better idea. I can see he's pulling it down to 1 tier 7 maybe. Oh, jeez, again. No worries, 6 gauge. You're missing me getting my butt handed to me, but admittedly it is pretty difficult this bit. No worries, mate. Feel free to laugh at me. This is tough though. I'm not the best at games, but this is kind of tough as well. It's a mixture of the two. Okay, so at least I've got full bullets on the sniper rifle going into this. Here they come. Yeah, I've not turned Strike Force on in a long time. I'm sticking pretty shit company now, Scopely. Fox next were never great, but Scopely are even worse. They actually spend time promoting that game and really treat their players. Right, okay. Oh bugger, where did it come from? So that is pretty useful for when they appear. Again. Oh man, more in now. Right. Actually, if I'm going round in circles, it might be working back and forward a little bit. Here. Minigun will be kind of fun. PS5, happening feedback. I know I'm going close and I'm a sitting target, or a sitting duck even, but I get a load more armour when I'm using the minigun. Right, sweet, pull back again. Jesus. It's like, there's 2 of them. Hell. Might be putting it on World Tier 7 in a moment. You need to shoot to get your health back, but I'm not even getting a chance to do that here. Oof, this is intense. Ah, no, 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 no. Getting some health back. The turret. Sitting at a low. Right, okay, so turret down, minigun on. Come on. Bloody hell. First impressions are that it's awesome and it's incredibly tense. Oof, Jesus. That was difficult. I don't know if it looked difficult or not, but it most definitely was. Right. I didn't even get anything that good gear-wise, but earlier on I did get 2 purples. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of struggle there, Michael, but it's good because too many games don't they don't push you and they don't give you a struggle, but feel fair. This feels fair. Yeah, we done it, Chris. We got there. Oh. Can you change the colour of your clothing? You can. The white rear area. Yeah. Let's actually see what gear we've got. And that was good fun though. Oh, we got, oh bloody hell! Look at this. 1500 damage. Right. This is getting put on. So mod wise, it has shots inflict vulnerable, which is amazing because vulnerable is an extra 30% damage. Second mod's not that good, so we'll go back to base soon and switch that out. But we've got a new weapon. In regards to helmet, we're going to be going back to base soon, so what I'm going to do is just switch around all my gear and then we can put new mods on them. So what's this got? A complete shield depletion. That's not relevant to us, so I won't put that on. No, purples I'm looking for here, in case you wonder. So let's get rid of all this. And again, this is how you get rid of all this gear. I don't need to go through it individually. There you go, boom. And if there's any mods on that gear, it's now moved to my mod library. Amazing.
What the hell happened here?
That was a good fun fight though, and you're going to have the expeditions in this, which will be a lot more of that. It'll be battles like that. Yeah, I'll skip past, just for the perspective of, I don't want to spoil story too much. There we go, level 18.
Morgan, Seth is dead.
Impossible. You're lying.
I saw him. He's charcoal.
So this new assault rifle I've got should be pretty good.
Immobilized to the front. Time you make
Way to
good
go.
on our deal.
So what I'm going to do in a moment is with this new assault rifle I've got, I'm going to put the lightning on it that I've got. That seems to be my kind of favourite mod at the moment to go for. Oh, later on you'll get mods like adding poison and freeze with no cooldown. They'll be really good. Right, all the way back now. It's up on the D-pad to get that if anyone's curious once they start playing. Because it is easy to get lost. It's not the biggest maps, but the way they've laid out, it's easy to get lost on them. Right, so let's go back and let's change our mods and so on. So I'm back to camp. I've got about another 15 minutes or so, then I'll need to wind up the stream and go pick up the kids, but I'm going to be on later on as well, because I'm going to be playing it, so I may as well stream as well. Right, so got all our gear on, go to mods, let's have a look. We should have a few new mods as well here. So we'll go into this weapon here, which looks like it's going to be absolutely awesome. And we will, so it's a burst fire variant. So what you can do with an assault rifle, we could make it automatic, we could make a single, I don't know what a demolisher variant is actually. It's a bigger clip, that increases the clip size on it. Up to 80. That's pretty amazing. I'll stick with a... what will I go for actually? I'll go for this one here. I'll go for standard. So we've changed it. Well, the thing is, I played Destiny a little bit when it came out, so I'm not the person to ask about Destiny, but for a looter shooter style game, it's really fun, which is the most important element that a lot of looter style games forget. You need to be fun, and this is. Let's mod gear. So we want to get rid of the second one. Do we get any new mods there? Right, so I'm going to go for the lightning again in this one. So we hit square and we'll place it in slot 2. So this gun is going to do invulnerable every 8 seconds, and it's got lightning coming down at the same time. So there we go. So let me quickly check the gear as well now. So we want to mod this. Go for this. Go for the armor bonus. Oh no, wait a minute. If I already got the armor bonus. Yeah, I've already got it. The little red icon up the top shows I've already got it. So I don't want to go for that. Yeah, I want this one here. 100% additional ammo. Let's stick this on, and then let's just quickly check out the other gear pieces. So this has got damage absorber, tools of destruction. This has got tools of destruction. This has got a nice mod. This has got a phantom dash, and when your health drops below. Right, let's keep all that. Let's go in. We've got about 10 minutes left. Let's go in and now actually try out this new assault rifle we got. Looks like it's going to be pretty powerful. Head to a new area on the map. Are we already there? So map and the questing system could definitely do with some work. So speak with Jacob to leave Trenchtown. And go where exactly? Let's try this again. Time to go, prepare the truck. Now where should I be going? Ah, wreckage zone, I think. No, I'm at the wreckage zone, okay. I really want to try out this assault rifle. It's going to be a big difference from the one we were using. Join the assault against the insurgents, nice. I think this is what we've seen in some of the trailers. It's like World War II trenches almost, and this is going to be a pretty intense fight. So
you're altered. Why would you do anything for peons?
this new assault rifle is going to come in useful.
All that power wasted on an idiot like you.
Where should I be going? Got a mission to turn in. That's something down there. I'll just leave it for now. Here we go. I think we'll be, as I say, we've got another 10-15 minutes left, so I think we're going to be finishing up the stream with a pretty big fight here. Yeah, here we go. This is where we're heading into. Right.
No reason to struggle against the inevitable.
2 class points available, but I won't go in and equip them just yet.
I can't believe it. One of those gotta slip past at some point, right?
Into the battlefield, here we go.
Today,
I've seen this from quite a few of the trailers for the game, showing this bit off.
Fights at our side. Together, we shall fuck them up.
Time to fuck them up. Okay, here we go. Right, this is going to be fun. Oh, Jesus, should have ducked, mate. launcher here. Most of them will only take a time at a splash damage to bring cover, otherwise the rocket launcher would normally one-shot them. Let's try out this new assault rifle actually, I was saying. Oh, that's nice. I really wish I had grenades or something right now. You can get grenades on this class, but it's quite hard to choose which abilities you should go for. See the difference in damage with this. Upgrading a more recent assault rifle. Let's actually get into the trenches and help out a little bit. Possibly. Quick. This bit's going to be difficult. You don't really use cover an awful lot in this, and I'm using it right now, but anyone wonders, if you stay behind cover for too long you're just going to get flanked in it. Yeah, it looks much better, this gun, doesn't it? That last boss would have been a lot easier if we would have had this. I might need to actually, probably a bad idea doing this in settings right now, but let's see. So we want to switch this out, we want to drop in this. There we go, this is going to be better. Let's show it off. Too much there, but that's going to be better than the freeze. I'm not getting close enough to really use the freeze much. I think it's different, depending on different levels, you'll definitely need different gear sets. I wonder if I could do damage reduction, if I could just activate the chain gun here and just walk forward. Let's try it. My health was really low when I did activate that there. I'm intrigued to try it though. Let's see, I don't have that many mods around it, but let's give it a shot. I was about to turn itself off. Bad timing for that. Right, let's see. Come on. To actually have people get health back, that's the only problem. Now I'm summed up. You can see even on the Technomancer, if you wanted with the right mods, obviously you only get so much uptime on it, but you can do a kind of tanky setup. Allowed me to push forward, but now I'm in trouble that I don't have it anymore. What's that? My guys. Right, mortar gun. They work then, having the mods set up so that it makes you tanky when you're using the Gatling gun and just push your way through them. One of my old guys who just smashed. Right. Control painless again, come on. Proximity grenades they're actually pretty decent, but there's certain setups where you can fire like 6 of them at a time and they actually have shrapnel that goes off them, so I'm more waiting until I get a suit like that, or a setup like that before I would use them. It's really hard to pick which to use though. See, having 3, it's annoying, I don't know how to fire if I need to roll. Having 3 skills but there being 8 available makes it really pick to choose. Really hard to choose. I'm getting tired now. Already. I do think I'll keep this in the rotation though. Definitely a fan of that. I've still to unlock the poison turret. I think I'll probably prefer the cryo one, but I'm still to unlock that.
We've taken the river. Keep pushing. Secure that hilltop. Don't give them time to breathe.
More ammo on the other assault rifle. I don't think it is actually. I switched away from it, didn't I? Right, let me see. Pull back a bit here. Just for a second. Oh Jesus, look at all them there. So we got a decent amount of enemies coming towards you then. Right. No painless time. Yeah, it's an absolute lifesaver. Plus it looks awesome as well. Hey, we got a captain coming up. There's actually a fair amount of endgame. Once you finish the story, you've got your... Captain come up. You've got what's known as expeditions, which is like 15 brand new maps. You need to work your way through it, and I believe they're similar to the story in that you have a challenge tier, so the more you finish, you got a challenge tier and they get harder, but you get better loot. To be honest, I think we only have a better endgame than Avengers already, and obviously Avengers have been out for 7 months. Oh, bloody hell, another one. Few minutes, I need to wind up the stream, then I need to run down and collect the kids from school, and then I'll be streaming later on as well. Can't pause the game though, so that's the only thing. Definitely feels a bit intense again. Minigun. I don't mind when open here, but I can take it. All the damage reduction I get in armour. This bit to finish, I'm going to have to really run down to school and get kids. I'm going to die. Oh, I'm going to die. Die. That's probably fine because I'm out of time now. I need to go down and get the kids through school. But I'll be on later on because it's actually really pretty awesome. If you enjoyed the demo, you're absolutely going to love the main game. I need to quit out here and I'm going to get defeated multiple times. But yeah, that was awesome. I'll be on later on, so catch you all later. And thanks everyone for tuning in for this. I've got a pretty nice video which I've got as part of the ambassador thing. I think it's been shown in other places, but I've got a nice video to finish off with here. So let me show you this to finish up, and I'll catch you all later. Let's mute the sound here. Right, here we go. Enjoy this.
This planet was supposed to be a fresh start. Instead, we live in fear. The anomaly storms have forced us underground, running from a planet that considers us prey. Mankind might be on the back foot, but we push forward. We don't hide. We don't run. We are Outriders.